Welcome back to What Arty Noobs. This is an M3 Lee. It's a tier 4 American medium tank. It's located on the south spawn of Himmelsdorf Encounter, and this one is under the command of Bounce a Lot. Now, as you may know, he actually does bounce around a lot with his view whilst playing the game, and that can make it very disorienting to actually watch his replays. But he's playing the M3 Lee, which is a tier 4 American, and the only gun you play on this tank is that 75mm in the sponsor side of the tank. You can't fire the 37mm, which is a shame really, because that was the high velocity gun that was used against tanks, whilst the 75mm gun there was actually used against soft targets like trucks or gun emplacements. It's a bit like the Char B1 in a sense. The Char B1 had a 75mm gun that was built into the tank, and the other one was a 37mm gun in a turret, basically the same, which was shooting at other vehicles. Well, rather than going up the hill, Bounce a Lot's headed straight for the cap. Now, is he going to find an enemy tank? Unfortunately, the gun is on the wrong side to go around that corner, so he's going to have to expose the whole tank in order to get shots, and well, from that position he might be seen from the hill. But oh, an enemy tank did just turn up, and it's an M5A1 Stuart, a light tank, and there's another M3 Lee from his side and a Panzer 4D. So he's got some support, but instead he's decided to shoot up on the hill, and there's an M3 Lee up there, but only hull down. So he's only going to be able to fire at the turret if he can see the turret. And in fact, they're so hull down it's difficult to get shots, but he's now firing at an M10 who's firing this direction, but doesn't realise that Bounce a Lot's got shots on him. Well, he does now, because he's been hit 3 times and unfortunately wasn't killed, but it looks like the enemy is having difficulty trying to get our guys up there, and Bounce a Lot fires around in, takes out one of the M3 Lees. Can he get the other one? Tries. Oh, gets a good shot there. Doesn't get that one. You can see the fire rate's quite good for the 75mm. 2.42 seconds between shots. Oh, and he just took out the T80 with a shot in his rear. Now, the 75mm gun will do 110 alpha, penetrating 127mm on APCR, and that's what he's firing at the moment. And he got a round into the KV-1S, which is a Soviet heavy. Bounced that one. Now, that's a higher tier tank, so he's actually going to earn more XP for taking this guy down. And he got a fire! And he takes him out with the next round. So he's got 3 kills now. But the enemy has got the railway yards, and he's only got one teammate to support him, an M3 Lee. Here comes one of the enemy, and it's a Panzer 3K. Now, he's got a dangerous gun, but he's very low on hit points. So, Bounce a Lot's going defensive, fires one into the DW. Or douchebag wagon, as most people call it. One into the DW again. One more shot will kill him. Here comes the Covenanter. One shot's enough for him. DW2 is going to take 2 shots to kill, and he can't get the gun to bear on it very easily. Oh, that's better. He tracked him, but the Panzer is trying to get the Panzer 3K, or it's the DW2 is trying to get shots into him, and he goes down to the P26. So where did the other enemy tanks go? Well, there's the M5A1 Stuart. There's only 2 enemies left. There's one of them, and the VK's just the other side. So he needs to be careful when he goes around this corner, because he might get shot on the side. Oh, we managed to get round. He's going after that M5A1. Slides around the corner, and yes, there's the kill. And oh my gum, he's just picked up a Naidin's medal. That must mean he's killed all the enemy light tanks. Right, going after the VK. And I'll stop him bouncing there, because he was doing it. Going for the VK 2001D, and he's already been killed by the P26, or no, it's the Electo got him, and that's the end of the game. So well done there, Bounce-A-Lot. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It's an ace tanker for Bounce-A-Lot in the M3 Lee. He managed to get a Bruiser Medal, Fighter, a Fire for Effects out of the Minor Medals, out of the Battle Hero Medals and the Epics. He managed to get a High Caliber for dealing the most damage in the battle, and a Naidin's Medal because he killed all the enemy light tanks in the battle, at least 3 tanks. And in this case, he took out the M5A1, the T80 and the Covenanter. Yes, all 3 light tanks taken out of the game. So let's have a look at team scores. Well, he managed to get the highest damage in the game, 1,525 hit points of damage. Next high scorer was the Marder 38T on the enemy team with 1,033. And these were the only 2 tanks who managed to get over 1,000 hit points in damage. When it came to kills, though, it was Bounce-A-Lot again who got the high score with 5. The Churchill 3 managed to get 4 kills. And then the Electo got 2, and so did the M4 Sherman on the enemy team. And when it came to base XP, he's got the top in all 3 columns, 1,217 base experience points. And he's the only player who got over 1,000 base experience points as well. The Churchill managed to get 918. And the next tank after that was the T28 with only 598. So you can see he did very well because these 2 basically carried the team. He fired 31 shots, got 22 direct hits and 15 penetrations, damage of 1,525 hit points, of which 557 were at more than 300 meters. Those were the shots he was firing onto the hill. He received 5 shots from the enemy, 2 of which were penetrations, 3 non-penetrations, and those 2 penetrations came from the DW2, who was firing at very close range, and of course I think he was firing premium ammo as well. He blocked damage of 110 hit points, spotted 2 enemy vehicles, damaged 8 of the enemy, killed 5, and got 135 hit points of damage assistance. On a premium count, he earned 23,649 credits, got 15,609 from Holy Ops, but he did fire a fair amount of premium ammo as well as some ordinary ammo, and well, he only made 19,276 credits from the game. He received 1,217 XP times 2 for the first victory, got 3,652 from personal missions payout, total 7,304 experience points altogether. So not bad to get an ace in the M3 Lee. I seem to recall I got an ace on my 2nd or 3rd game. I think it was my 2nd game in the M3 Lee. I found it actually quite enjoyable so long as you play it like a tank destroyer. And remember that obviously you have to turn the whole body of the tank in order to get the gun to bear on the target because it's got a very narrow arc of fire. But that 75mm gun is quite powerful and it does do a lot of damage if it will penetrate the enemy target. So it's actually quite a fun tank, which a lot of people find very difficult to handle because of that narrow arc. But certainly Bounce-A-Lot doesn't find it a problem because, yes, a nice ace, high caliber and Naidins. Well done. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel. We're only a small channel, but we do have some really great replays. And of course, we have ordinary schmoes having a good day, as well as super unicums who are having a great day. And of course, we're the only channel on YouTube who regularly features Arty gameplays. So do subscribe to our channel and thank you for watching.